Hello-ski viewers.
Ski.
Welcome back to Cinema Sluts, baby.
We're back.
We're so back. With a very special trilogy to bring to you today.
One that everybody
Yeah.
needs to see at least once.
I believe so.
Very inspirational.
Very inspirational to my childhood, to who the man I am today, for sure.
Yes.
It's Fred.
It's Fred.
It's Fred.
All three Freds.
One Fred, Night of the Living Fred, and Camp Fred. So, banger trilogy. Really life-changing. Really glad that I got to re-experience that again today.
Lucas Cruikshank made his money.
It's June.
It is June.
So
It's
we're
June.
supporting a gay man.
Woo!
Shout out to Lucas.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for your art.
The art that Fred videos were.
Yeah. And then Nickelodeon turned it into something so much more, really.
Amazing.
But before we get into that, as we always do, have you seen anything other than the Fred movies recently?
I'm trying to think. I did watch Sinister again. Because I had to.
Yeah.
I had to.
That's fair.
We were talking about it not too long ago. And I needed to watch it.
That's
and
fair.
It still holds up. Still very good.
Okay, yeah. I mentioned that, like, maybe it would be fun on the wheel or something, forcing, like,
Maybe.
Blake to
Maybe
watch
it is on the wheel.
Oh, shit. Oh.
We don't know.
I don't know.
It's not on the wheel.
Oh, we know. Hey, we
I am
actually
putting it on
know.
the wheel.
So, yeah, Sinister's dope. Sinister 2, ass. But the first one, I think statistically or scientifically, I don't fucking know, that Sinister and Insidious are both known to have the best, most impactful jump scare. In them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that Sinister is technically, like you said, scientifically, because of, I guess, people's heart rates that we take while watching it, it is considered to be, I think, one of, if not the scariest.
Yeah, I mean, the tension in
all
it
time
is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched it when it came out as a kid.
I did not.
No. And, like...
I watched it when I was 16, and I cried.
You cried? Fuck.
And then I realized that the demon looked like he was in Slipknot, and I calmed down.
Fuck. Well, no, because, you know, the movies, like, I won't spoil it if Blake does watch it. Well, I don't know. For Blake, I don't know.
You're going to watch it.
We might watch it. It might be Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're watching it.
You're watching it.
But, you know, the movie kind of has children kind of throughout it. And
that's scary enough.
And that scared the shit out of me as a child.
There are people like me.
There are fucking little people like me. What have I seen recently? I saw the season finale of The Rehearsal.
I still don't know exactly what that is, but it's okay.
It's fine.
We talked about this like an hour ago, and I was not listening.
It's always like the best show ever. So, yeah, Nathan Fielder. You know Nathan Fielder?
No.
No? Okay, sick. He's like a comedian.
Sick.
I think he started as a comedy writer, but...
Maybe autistic.
I love that for him.
Yeah, and so he had a show on Comedy Central called Nathan For You, where he would, like, help businesses with these really outlandish ideas that he would have. And The Rehearsal's kind of similar, except it's like he's helping just the everyday people, like, face their fears almost, or, like, anxieties by, like, building these very, like, one-to-one sets of, like, their first date or whatever.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's insane. And the second season is all about, like, plane safety and flight safety. And honestly, I honestly didn't like this second season as much as the first one until I think the last episode. Very funny. Are you gonna watch it?
No.
Okay. He learns to fly a plane. And he flies a commercial fucking airline.
Okay.
With people, mind you.
Why?
Yeah, with just...
To prove...
Did the people sign a waiver? I would.
Well, they're actors.
Oh.
Because he couldn't legally fly a commercial plane with paying customers. So he had to hire actors to recreate this, like, elaborate set to kind of prove his point that there's, like, no communication in the cockpit or whatever.
He's actually really kind of serious and genuine about this whole thing.
Like, he gets his pilot's license. Like, he spends months doing this.
The whole point of this season is to, like, actually get Congress to try to make change. Like, he's actually dead ass. He's dead ass.
This show sounds like so much side work, so many side quests.
At the end of the episode, he's like, yeah, and then I spend the next couple months just like on my when I had free time, flying planes.
Yeah, literally. Like he's like, yeah, in my free time, I'm a pilot. Like, Oh, no, for sure. That's
like
great.
military bases in other countries.
No, I'm like, because we had a conversation at work of like, how much money have you spent on a bit? And I aspire to spend the amount of money to make a 1-to-1 replica of a building or to buy a fucking commercial plane just to fly it to make a comedy show.
You know what?
It's insane.
I wish I had that kind of money to just do it for.
I mean,
do it for a joke.
Give it to HBO. Give them that money.
If we had that kind of money, we could set up a TV channel.
We could set up a TV channel with that kind of money.
No,
never. Fuck.
I also want to briefly discuss, even though this is very stupid, I know I look like shit this episode.
No, queen.
Yes.
No, diva.
Yes.
No, you look fine.
Yes, she does. I look like I live outside and it's okay. But
no.
You know what? I feel like it's fitting. I look like one of the characters in Fred. I feel like I'm embodying Kevin.
I feel that.
I feel like it works.
Kevin, yeah.
Or the hat like it.
Yeah, like
sideways.
Come on.
There you go. Fuck. I mean, if you squint, this kind of looks like a K. Which
it does.
All those hats have K's on them, actually.
That is true.
If you squint, she kind of looks like Kevin.
If you squint, she kind of.
I feel like I do.
She kind of looks like a teenage boy.
Teenage is a strong word.
That's why I keep you.
They were, first of all, they were supposed to be in middle school for all three of these movies.
Yeah. And they were.
Kevin looked like he was pushing 30 by the last one. Just wanted to throw that out there.
That's fair. I'm actually. I don't know how old they actually.
Kevin looked it up. I think he's 22 in the last one.
Lucas is?
Not Lucas. Kevin.
Kevin, actor.
How old is he now?
2 very boring minutes later.
What the fuck? Yeah. Anyway.
Fred.
Fred number 1. Here's the thing.
Love-struck, awkward teen Fred Figglehorn makes desperate attempts to make Judy fall in love with him, while also dodging the mischievous Kevin.
Wow. An amazing plot. Amazing. It was an amazing plot.
Such a heavy plot.
A very heavy plot. Let me tell you, though.
Intense.
With, dare I say, the best one. The best one, dare I say. Yeah. It had the most whimsy in it. It felt like it had like, Lucas put his soul into it. It wasn't.
Sure.
It wasn't sucked out by the corporate elite quite.
Because the thing is, with the first one, it is so chaotic. It feels like I'm just watching a very long Fred video.
Yeah.
Because I was a fucking weirdo. I used to actually watch that shit.
Yeah, me too.
Every week when I was young.
It was great. No, Fred.
It was a great time, and it felt like I was just watching a compilation.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Fantastic.
Well, I honestly remember as a kid, like, I don't know, it had this sense of like fulfillment. That sounds so stupid.
It sounds like you were getting hard to Fred.
No, maybe, but no, that's not. It was like I remember when it came on originally, and then like after they would like rerun it, I would watch it. And it'd be like, oh my god, this is like a deep story. Like,
you're kidding.
Not like deep, but like deep to like, I don't know when it came out. I don't remember, to like a fucking 6-year-old or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it felt like a lot was happening in that movie that was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Granted, the only thing that I remember from it, rewatching it, was Bertha and Fred, the ending, when they're making the party and it's just the two of them.
Yeah.
That's the only scene that really stuck in my head. I forgot what the rest of the movie was about.
The main scene that stuck in my head is the scene with the kid in the woods, because that traumatized me growing up. I would have nightmares about that crap.
That's fair.
Can we put just a snapshot of that? Of just the kid in the woods.
Put a picture.
I guarantee nobody who made Fred is gonna come after you.
Okay, actually, no. Let me talk about that.
Yeah, real quick before you get into that, the fact that we couldn't even find the video, I don't know if I can find any pictures of the.
No,
so we'll see.
Fair, yeah.
I could definitely find a picture of that online right now.
No, you have it downloaded. Yeah. No, so. Actually, in search of all the Fred movies, you can find 2 and 3 on, like, Prime or something.
It's on Prime. It's on Tubi. It's on fucking everything.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
The first one, nowhere. It's on Internet Archive. We had the fucking...
Whoa, did not know that.
Yeah, it's on Internet Archive. We had to fucking put it on a flash drive to be able to watch it on TV. Yeah.
And, like, this isn't
Did we break a law?
They didn't want it, clearly.
This isn't just like, it wasn't free anywhere. No, you can't buy it or rent it anywhere.
Oh,
literally.
Shit.
It's not on YouTube. It's not on Prime. It's not... We lived everywhere.
It's nowhere.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so kind of almost like lost media. I'm glad that we have it on a flash drive.
I'm amazed by how much effort was put into us watching this movie.
I know. Great choice by Cameron.
Yes.
Yeah, but I remember as a kid, like whenever it reran, like I'd watch it with my brother, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching it, and honestly, some of the jokes are still kind of funny. So.
I also got back into the song Fire Burning by Sean Kingston after watching that movie.
That was a more integral part of it.
It just kept happening. Well, just kept playing.
In my head, it was more integral than what it actually was in the movie. Like, because in my head, I think I got maybe the wires crossed of like, that was the song that was also playing like in the party scene and all that. But it wasn't. I think maybe the advertising got to me. I want to say the ads, they kept fucking blasting that song.
They filmed that and they were like, this is it. This is
heat. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I think it worked because I think that is the best one out of the trilogy.
No, easily. It's got, and I'll get into it later, Jeanette McCurdy as Bertha is my Bertha, let me tell you.
Yes.
And it has a lot of John Cena.
Besides you currently being Bertha.
Right. I mean...
Not my Bertha.
Not my Bertha.
Not my Roderick.
Not my Roderick. Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
I hope somebody put the Diary of a Kid series.
I considered it. I did consider it. It's not... I will say it's not.
That is a great idea.
Can we stop putting trilogies of kids' movies?
No!
Hey, Ice Age did pretty good, actually, so...
Ice Age wasn't even our idea, Blake. Whose idea was that?
Yeah, who put Scrat on the wheel, actually. But, yeah, also his mom's an alcoholic. It's just
just not discussed that her job also seems very scandalous for what she actually does.
It kind of does. But honestly, like, there are some, like, adult jokes in it, and it seems like they actually gave a shit about what they were making on this one, so...
I agree.
I give it 8 Figglehorns out of 10.
Are all the movies on the Figglehorn scale?
Yeah, they're on the Figglehorn scale, yeah.
I also want to say... it, out of all the others, aged the worst in terms of, like, the political correctness.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I'm not a huge, like, oh, that's not PC, but, like, those jokes are a little...
Are we giving examples?
Was this one? No, the second one was when he went to the... Yeah, the second one is when he went to the Chinese restaurant to get the garlic sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, but in the first one, he also thinks he dug to China.
He did, yeah. He thought he dug to China.
Family is just the butt of a joke.
I feel so bad for them.
Like, they kidnapped Judy, like, that's funny. Like, hey, that's funny.
He also thinks that dogs are squirrels.
Yeah, the Pomeranians.
Yeah.
And there's gay dog shopkeepers.
Yeah.
During Pride Month. We watched this during Pride Month.
But, to be fair, I mean, probably both the actors. I know one of them is gay, so...
Yeah, I think they both might be, but I don't want to assume.
Nope.
I know their characters were.
That's true, and that's all that matters, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any final thoughts on Fred? Do you like, I mean, I know you like this the best. Is this, how many Figglehorns?
I give it 9.5.
9.5? Wow.
Figglehorns out of 10.
That's heat, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Hey, my hot take, it's the worst shot out of all three of them.
Okay.
Your hot take doesn't matter.
Like, it looks like it was a YouTube video.
That's the point.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Where do you think Fred came from?
True. I love all the jump cuts, like whenever he's talking to the camera and he just like continues to speak, but he just moves around the room. I said, that's funny.
Before we move on, John Cena.
Yeah.
In all three movies, just popping out of the fridge.
True. Good for him.
Good for him.
I hope he got paid well.
I think he might have gotten paid, most
of
them.
Yeah, probably. Thank God.
I could be way off. Sorry, John Cena, if I'm wrong.
Yeah, John, hey, John, friend of the show. Thanks for
John.
watching. But yeah.
I hope he's watching.
I hope so, too. I hope Lucas is watching. Lucas, friend of the show. Thank you.
Friend of the show or Fred of the show?
Friend of the show.
Fred of the show. There is a Fred the show also, but we did not watch that.
Nah, heard is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I know there's an
episode. Because the movies were fucking...
They were amazing. They were amazing.
Well, there's...
Fred is Kino, right?
Well, there's one episode, of Fred the Show that I do remember is where he babysits Kevin, and that episode gives man baby and creep me the fuck out. That's the only one I remember.
Sick.
That's the only one that I fucking
Why was he babysit Kevin?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. It seemed like a very weird, creepy kind of episode.
Fred, too. Here's a plot.
Fred suspects that his new music teacher is a vampire and sets out to prove his theory.
Wow. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that crazy?
I thought it was great.
Another banger. Or another fucking home run by Nickelodeon and Fred Corporation.
Out of the park.
Yeah, out of the park. Banger.
The cast grew.
The cast grew. Yeah, it did.
Like my garden.
Just like my garden. This is the biggest gripe that I have with the movie, and I'm sure it was not. It could have been Jeanette McCurdy's decision. I don't know actually. But we switch to Daniela Monáe as Bertha,
which I love Daniela Monáe.
I love
not as Bertha.
Yeah, Jeanette McCurdy has a grit to her that Daniela Monáe didn't quite hit for me. Great actress, love her in Victorious.
Love Trina Vega.
But
not my Bertha.
Not my Bertha. I'm sorry to say. But she is one of my favorite characters, just like Bertha as a character in general. Is my favorite character, I think, throughout all of
I love that for you.
Yeah, she's cool.
I like Kevin, as you can tell.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Also, we didn't even mention it in the first movie. His hat keeps changing, like in the same scene.
Yeah, it does a full 360.
The continuity is crazy.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, there wasn't a script supervisor. There wasn't anyone there on set.
They shot that in like a day and a half.
There was one person
and went, you know what? It works.
Like, fuck it, dude. The children aren't gonna tell. But yeah, the second one.
The girl from Modern Family's in it.
Yeah, she is.
I'm not sure.
She is, yeah. She's Kevin's little sister.
Didn't know we had one.
She's not in the third one. Actually, a lot of people are in the third one. I'll get into that later.
No one's in the third one.
No one's in the third one. For like a second, yeah.
Fred is a little bit...
Fred and Stola's not there either.
No
we'll get to that.
We'll get to it. We don't want to skip it.
But yeah, the girl from Modern Family's in the second one. Why? I really don't know.
She's a little bit of a love interest, I guess.
Yeah, but that did nothing.
No. I guess she helps him in the end. Because maybe it's said in the plot summary. I don't know. Fred accidentally accuses his teacher of being a vampire by live streaming it, and then his teacher gets fucking exiled.
First of all, king of live streaming.
Hey, let's talk about it. Good for him, a pioneer, truly.
A trooper.
But
we could never dream of live streaming.
No, we could never dream of live streaming.
That'll never happen.
Never.
No.
Anyway, so he accuses his teacher of being a vampire, and everyone's scared of the teacher, and the teacher has to fucking leave town. And so the girl from Modern Family helps Fred and Bertha pretend that Fred's a vampire so that everyone's scared of Fred instead of the teacher. Great plot.
Which isn't really how I think it would work out in real life.
No, not at all.
Hey,
not at all.
Couldn't tell you.
But there's one thing with that plot that never gets explained, because everything that he thinks about his teacher being a vampire gets explained.
Yeah.
Except he had an old music teacher that was suddenly gone. We're supposed to assume that she died. But for some unknown reason, it is showed that the new music teacher has her sweater. Why?
Yeah. Never,
and it never gets touched on.
Never does. Well, okay, to be fair, though, and this is something I didn't touch on the first one, most of these movies have
no continuity of them.
Well, no, but like that. But like Fred is just like schizophrenic, like paranoid schizophrenic, like is
seeing shit,
scared that everyone is after him. That his teacher is a vampire. That
that Judy was kidnapped.
They're poisoning. That Judy's kidnapped. That they're poisoning him at the camp in the third one. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Thinks everybody is out to get him. I wish we could have therapist on the show to diagnose him.
Yeah, I did. He's crazy.
Diagnosis, he's crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember what we were fucking talking about, but
about the teacher.
Yeah, just like how we're in his head through the movie, and he's just an unreliable narrator. Kind of the first Joker, truly. Yeah.
I believe so. And didn't we have a category on the wheel song about the Joker or something? Where's that going?
Joker if he was normal.
Joker if he was normal.
That should have been Fred.
That's Fred. We're gonna watch Fred again, actually.
Imagine just Blake goes over like, yeah, it was Fred.
Oh, fuck. It's crazy being given the same idea.
Joker's Fred if he was normal.
Yeah. Yeah, true, actually.
Because that's the thing, things keep happening, but then they didn't actually happen.
No.
Well, the first movie is kind of just the plot of Joker.
Yeah.
Kind
it
of.
is. He's obsessed with this girl who, like, really isn't into him at all.
We have a theory that Joker was inspired by Fred.
I believe so.
Twin Peaks was also inspired by Fred.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's a Twin Peaks reference. I haven't seen it.
No,
but...
it's not a Twin Peaks reference.
Oh.
Twin Peaks copies Fred.
Right. That's right. It wasn't a reference. There was a Fred reference in Twin Peaks, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy. But how many...
But he thinks everybody's out to get him.
Yeah. Everyone's out to get him in every movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He doesn't learn.
Can't imagine living in fear like that. Fred is the victim.
Fred is... He needs lithium pills. Please.
He needs help, and his mother is not getting
She's
it for
drinking. He's coping because his mother's fucking drinking. His dad's dead or something. Actually, no. His dad is in the first one, actually.
That is true.
Yeah.
At the end, when Fred is looking at Judy's new house on Google Maps, and he zooms in and sees a guy on the toilet.
Yeah.
And that is assumed to be Fred's dad because his mother says that they were together right before Fred was born.
Yeah. So...
But we think his dad's John Cena. I'm sticking with that. I think that's right.
Speaking of people related to Fred, I don't know if it's just my memory, but I remember Durf, like there was more of a storyline of him.
Yeah.
In the first one, but like
I don't remember that.
I forgot about Durf until
I love Durf.
On the bus. I said, Durf. I remember him.
Durf.
Big moment. That was a big fan service moment for me. I said, yay.
So Durf wasn't real then?
No.
No.
No, it wasn't.
There was no Durf. But why Durf had a storyline?
I remember there being more to him. He kind of just shows up and is like,
yeah, he's just a cooler version.
The bus is coming.
Well, he met him also on the bus.
Yeah.
Earlier.
And then he fell asleep at the bus stop to be woken up by Durf.
Exactly. So you think there was more of a storyline than that? We did not hear about Durf's family. Mm-hmm. I can promise you that.
No.
I don't know if Durf had one of those.
No, they died. All died.
They died.
He's a lone wolf.
He is a lone wolf. He was born a lone wolf. His mother died immediately.
I thought that was
he was born. He was born.
He was born.
I struggled to think of words after that, to be fair. Yeah. How many Figglehorns are you giving the second one?
6.
6?
Went kind of...
No, that's valid.
It's a continuous slope downhill.
Mm-hmm.
God,
I hate to admit it, but Blake is right.
Yeah. Well, okay. I might give.
He looked so hurt.
I might give it 6 too. I
didn't love.
No, but I remember the only part that I remember of it was the live stream when he was like going through these rooms in the teacher's house. Because as a kid, I'm like, that's kind of scary.
Yeah. Oh my god, a fridge.
Oh, fuck.
The only part I remember from the second movie was the Twilight parody at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
The only part that I remembered from the second movie is when he cooks a sock in it.
Yeah.
And the guy eats it and says it tastes good, and that was all I remembered.
It's actually 7.
Not gonna lie, the sock looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah, 7 Figglehorns. I'm upgrading.
I'm still going with 6 Figglehorns because if it wasn't for that sock, I would not be interested.
Okay, that's fair.
That sock kept me locked in.
This one still has a little bit of soul in it, I think.
Sure.
It wasn't completely sucked dry.
Then we get to...
Yeah, there's some love, but then, we get to
Fred 3.
Yeah.
Camp Fred.
Plot.
When school's out, Fred Figglehorn experiences a summer camp nightmare. But why do you care? This movie is dog shit, type shit.
Whatever.
Crazy. Crazy, yeah. Fred 3.
I'm disappointed.
We just watched it. We watched
moments ago.
The other two, like last week. We just watched this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one,
I regret it.
I felt like I remembered the most for some reason.
Me too. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like it was on more.
It could have been.
I was growing up.
They were just like shoving it down our throats, like, no guys, please, this one is good. Like, I swear.
This one actually has a story, and it's emotional. They tried to make it so emotional too.
Yeah.
It just feels like a run-of-the-mill camp Disney movie.
But Fred's there.
Yeah, but
Fred's just bopping around.
Growing up watching these movies, I'm like, this is fucking peak comedy. And then watching them now, I'm like, Fred's annoying as shit.
You were laughing at the movie.
I was laughing, but I'm also like, damn, dude, if I was around this kid for real, I'd kill myself.
If I was around this kid for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I would do anything to leave.
I'd beat him with a bat.
I'm gonna show my kid the first movie, and he's like, oh my god, is there a second or third one? No.
There's not.
No.
There isn't.
They never do that again.
Yeah.
He died after this.
No.
Literally, I will say core memory for some reason. In this movie, the scene where they're putting the vitamins into the gruel.
Core memory.
Core memory, actually. I could never remember what movie that was from until today. And
it was just
yeah, and I'm just like,
what
was that movie where they're like poisoning food? It was fucking
like,
Fred 3.
Oh!
Yeah, watching Fred 3 and Ethan's over here having a mental expansion moment.
They're just literally putting some multivitamins in. Ethan's just like,
no way, no way.
But wait.
Guys, fuck. I forgot about the rat monster though. There's a rat monster.
I remembered that whole part mainly, and then what the hell was its name? Crocabaramoose?
Crocabaramoose. Cracker. Hey, Cracker.
Crackers and bears and mooses.
Yeah.
All come together as one.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about it, and then it...
Bears.
Crackers and
Oh
bears.
my.
It's a good time.
Happy June, boys. Happy June.
But Crocabaramoose.
Yeah.
I saw it rap, and it was amazing.
Oh, yeah. This one was, well, okay, so...
a musical.
Kind of musical. All of them have music because Fred and, like, Kevin take music classes.
Where did the singing come from? Because that was not in the original Fred videos.
Yeah. They had a lot of creative...
Don't you know? It's a 2010s kids movie. It has to have singing in it.
That's true.
Has to have singing somewhere.
They're also going to sell songs on iTunes.
Dude,
True.
I'm gonna bump the Loser song today.
Yes.
I hope we all
I'm
know
gonna
that.
throw it back to
I'm
the
gonna
Loser
throw
song.
it back. The Loser's like banger. Yeah, this one I remember the most. Like I remember the poisoning the food. I remember the camp games. And them winning the camp games, and it's a whole thing with like Camp Superior versus Camp I Want a PP.
Quality name.
Quality name.
Sounds like R. Kelly's running that camp.
Funniest name I've ever heard in my life. Like thank God whoever wrote it.
Thank God.
But yeah, I remember that. And I remember all the kids getting sick because of the hot nurse.
I remembered the hot nurse.
Yeah.
I remember that part.
I remember the toothpaste, yeah.
What was her accent?
I think it's Russian.
I think it was just supposed to sound exotic. I know that sounds offensive, but I don't
thought
think
it was
being.
Russian.
You think that was the most offensive part about her?
I didn't say that was the most offensive part. I said that's probably offensive on the podcast. See, Blake doesn't care if we're offensive. Blame him.
Blake actually encourages it. So if you leave a hate comment, like it's on Blake, really.
Stop calling out the comments. I didn't know we were allowed to do that. Anyway. You told me not to!
I'd say that.
Yeah, you did!
Let's not give any specific hate comments, but guys...
Please.
Thanks for interacting with our video.
All engagement is good engagement.
All publicity is good publicity for me, so thank you. But, yeah, this one... Unfortunately, like
it didn't hit.
It didn't hit. Like I loved it as a kid, I think, and then this one is just like all of them truly were so fulfilling to me as a child.
Yes, I love how much of an impact it had on you.
And it did, and to rewatch it and just see that I think the corporation of Nickelodeon sucked the soul right out of this one.
Honestly, yeah. I think they took all the Figglehorn out of it.
They took all the Figglehorn out.
And just made it like camp with Lucas Cruikshank.
They did Figglehorn my
freaking movie. My gay movie. Also, this all very queer-coded movie. Sorry.
You woke up our producer.
Uh-oh, our producer's awake.
No, he's not.
He's not. He's sleeping still. But because it's so soulless, and there's not even much Bertha or John Cena in it.
There's barely any John Cena or Fred's mom.
Or Fred's mom. I'm gonna have to give it one Figglehorn.
I'm gonna give it 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna be nice to Camp Fred.
Thank God. No, thank God. That's good.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts on Fred as a whole, or?
I'm still scared of the Woods kid, and I don't know. I'm just.
Based.
It hit the first 2 hit the mark. The last one, I was disappointed.
Yeah, I think maybe why
it felt long.
Well,
the last one felt very long.
Well, I think maybe what I'm kind of contributing to, like,
it's only an hour 20 minutes.
It felt like more.
Well, what I'm contributing, I think, to like feeling kind of fulfillment as a kid is that every movie has. We were just talking about this, has like 2 plots to it. Like there's a first plot.
That is so true.
And then that kind of gets resolved slightly, and then there's a new plot that builds.
Yeah, and I think that
Even
got...
that there's a twist.
The thing is, though, it worked in the first one, kind of, in the second one. In the third one, it made it feel a lot longer.
Yeah, I agree. Honestly, if they had maybe just stuck with, like, the conspiracy of the rat guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think the camp games are necessary. But wait, we also forgot to mention that in the final one, Kevin is ripped.
Yeah.
Ripped.
That's true. That's my 8th grader right there. Anyway, wheel time?
He looked 30.
He is 30.
He's 35 right now.
I would take.
Oh, do you?
I think the first one had so many vibes. It was so vibey.
It was.
Yes.
It was like that's
Fred.
Nothing has hit like it since. However, I don't want a reboot or a remake or a re-sequel.
Yeah.
Because I think that would be like 9/11.
Yeah, because they're going to reboot the Fred movies when we can't find them
Honestly?
anywhere.
Honestly, they're rebooting Harry Potter. A reboot.
What?
Well,
They're doing
the
this
TV show.
Oh, no.
Yeah, from those movies.
Wheel.
Shout out to J.K. Rowling. Yeah, Wheel. We have some new options.
We're gonna call Cameron.
Yeah.
We're talking about the options
We're just
first.
talking about the
We
options.
didn't spin it yet.
Okay.
Damn.
God, we're getting yelled
I
at.
thought
We are-
Cameron would want to be involved in the options, but
This is an abusive environment.
Being abused. I hope we know that. Yeah, no, so we chose Cameron's last time. She had
We did.
Fred. So she's changed one of hers. She added one. One is poor and nude. Daddy, mommy, that's not a new one.
That's mine.
That's yours.
Yes.
I changed a
I have a
couple
new
of
one, too.
mine. Which one's this one? Old timey scary?
Yes.
Shit?
Old-timey scary shit is a new one.
Yes. And then Cameron's other new one is if Frozen was like not Frozen.
I love that.
That's great.
I really do
Burn
like Kevin.
Baby.
This is a problem.
And then I have a couple new ones. I erased Small Cock.
Unfortunately.
And I erased Chuck E. Cheese all movie.
Which we all know what that one was.
That was FNAF. That was a FNAF movie, guys. Yeah.
Which one? Both?
Both were FNAF. No, one was Small Cock was Chicken Little.
I meant which FNAF movie. Did the second one come out yet? Did that happen?
No.
I know that's happening.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So, but anyway, I added Very Spooky and I added TikTok Schizomaxing. Yes. So
Focus on the fact that Very Spooky has 2 V's.
that's true.
Very.
Very spooky.
like the witch.
Like the Vitch.
Yes.
Oh, was that intentional?
Maybe.
And that one's ruined.
Maybe I
wheels
changed
ruined.
Maybe I changed that one now. Anyways.
Blake ruined it.
Blake fucked it up. I gotta spin this bad boy.
Yes.
So let's see. This one is one I watched very recently, and I was Cameron Blake know what this one is because I'm like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just like I need to watch this with somebody. Please, I hope we get it. So, anyways, with that being said,
Spin that wheel.
good Chris spin. Old time scary shit.
Yes.
Oh, this is yours.
Yes, it is not a recent movie.
Old timey scary shit.
It's... I don't know how long ago it was. It was a while ago, though. It was not recently at all.
Like a while ago, like.
Not ancient, but...
Well, no, but like the 80s, 90s.
I would say 2000s to early 2010s, I think it came out.
Early 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
Final Destination?
No.
I don't know. I'm just like, that's when that came out.
I want to say who the director is, but I think it would give it away in case
Really?
anybody's seen it.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite directors, actually, of all time.
Shit. Fuck.
The Village.
Oh, M. Night Shyamalan?
I
Oh!
was actually right about that,
Oh,
too.
fuck. Is
Yeah.
it The Village?
Yeah.
Oh, I love The Village. Let's fucking go.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it.
No,
And I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I also haven't seen it in a while, so maybe after I watch it again, I will know why.
I watched it in college. Matthew had a horror movie class, and he had that was one of the movies he had to watch. I'm pretty sure. And
I love
we
that.
watched it. So,
Huh?
It's Sploogin.
yeah, the one's
Oh.
Sploogin.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good pick. That's good. Happy with that.
I love the excitement in
Yeah.
the room. I just feel it.
It's great. Have you guys seen The Village? No. Oh yeah.
You haven't.
I like horror movies.
It's not.
It's not that
Not
bad.
bad. It's good. It's good.
Yet you're the one who knew what I was talking about.
That's true, actually.
So what do you do? Just like look them up and then call it a day?
I heard of the movie. I just haven't watched it.
Village is fun. It's a really fun movie. It's got a blind girl in it.
It does.
No Helen Keller jokes.
Shoot.
No Helen Keller jokes.
I'm not allowed to make those anymore.
Yeah.
Is Adrian Brody in it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he was.
I think I didn't know who Adrian Brody was until the list, so I don't know.
And I think Joaquin Phoenix was in it.
Yeah, he is.
So, yeah.
I think
got some big stars in it. Bryce Dallas Howard is the blind girl in it.
Hell yeah.
It's great.
It's a banger. All right. Well,
a lot of people hate it. I liked it. From what I remember.
Yeah. No, I it's a movie that I watched like as a kid also. And I liked it as a kid. Like I wasn't super scared by it. Yeah, it's always been solid.
Because the thing is, like I was saying, M. Night Shyamalan is one of my favorite directors of all time.
That's right.
And I love all of his movies, but I couldn't make us watch Signs because, Mel Gibson's of that. And that's...
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix is also in that, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that's I love movie Signs. The Sixth Sense was good, but it's overrated. Visit was mid.
Dude, I actually wanted to put the Visit on
liked it, but I didn't like the end of it.
The first horror movie I ever saw in theaters.
I think same.
Really?
I think same, actually. Yeah. I went with my dad.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I would love to rewatch that.
I actually did think about putting that on film. Because...
What? No.
I remember I came home, it was like right when it came out, I came home, my dad surprised me, he's like, we're gonna go see The Visit. I said, oh, let's fucking go. I saw that with Brian. Yeah, it was a fun time, because also, I remember it was like, there was a bunch of like, I don't know, like, middle school age, I think, and there was a bunch of like kids from like school and like my age that were also there, like I think that was probably their first horror movie as well. So it was a lot of fun.
I love that.
And the white kids rapping in it, golden.
My friend Michaela, you know her, she hates that kid.
I don't fucking blame her.
She fucking hates that kid.
Yeah, it's a tough watch.
Oh,
for that
yeah.
kid alone.
That's the only reason the movie's bad.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know what M. Night fucking Shyamalan was fucking cooking up with that. He needs to stop. He needed to stop.
But yeah, we're going to watch The Village next time.
Yeah, well.
I'm so ready.
Hope you guys enjoyed us talking about everyone's favorite YouTube twink turned movie star.
Not twink during Pride Month.
This episode was filmed on June 14th.
That's not a slur.
No, it's not.
I've said that in a sportive way.
Right.
It's a right.
True.
You have a right to be a twink. That's right.
That's true.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching.
Subscribe.
We're going to show a whole lot of 100 subscribers.
We are
doing that.
Everybody.
Everyone in this room is doing it. Cameron.
Sheldon included.
Blake. Sheldon, our producer.
I don't know if Sheldon will like doing that.
He loves doing it. I see his hole every day.
Yeah.
Love Sean.
He loves your hole. Well, goodbye, guys.
Bye.